Alright guys, hey, today we're just going to cover some grip fighting, no-gi, and I'm going to start a little bit just standing because that's important on how to get to your guard, no-gi, and then we'll work on grip fighting once you're in your guard on bottom, okay? So I believe like one of the best grips to get is just like a wrist grip, and one thing to realize with no-gi is that your grips are dynamic, so that just means that you can't hold this forever. Eventually he's going to pull out and break the grip, okay? It's going to happen, so whenever you're establishing a grip no-gi, you gotta utilize it pretty quickly, okay? And just realize it's not gonna stay there forever. So I'm just gonna grab one of his arms, and from here I can sit to my guard, okay? So that's a really good entry to sit, get to your guard, especially in like the IBJJF rule set. You need a grip before you can sit. If you try to sit before that, they're gonna restand you up, okay? And even if he's, go on your knees, even if he's here, like this is also a really good grip too. I can set up arm drags, and it's just a really good way to control a person, okay? And your grip fighting it's really going to be dependent on how he's approaching your guard, you know. Versus if he's on his knees, it's going to be different. Versus if he starts to stand up, it's going to be his approach is going to be different, okay? And so we're just going to look at some basic grips, grip fighting from when I'm more in a seated position, okay? So this is really important for like open guard gi players, okay? Because you know when you play with the gi, like you want to play spider guard, you want to push on the leg, and so you're not going to see this style of guard with more no-gi base guys. It's going to be more gi guys transitioning to no-gi. And so once I'm here, very often he's going to grab my legs, okay? And I never want him to push my legs to the floor. Yeah, push my legs to the floor. Because he's gonna have a lot of control over me, okay? Even if he grabs lower, like my ankles, he's gonna have a lot of control. So I need to break this grip off of here, okay? So once he grabs, there's a lot of different things I can do, but the most important thing, always keep your knees close to your body, all right? If I let him kind of pull my legs apart, like from my upper body, he's gonna have a lot of control over me. So I'm here. Try to pull, yeah. I always want to keep my knees towards my chest. And of course I can use my hands, pull again. I can use my hands to kind of support my legs, or if you have like a more developed core, you can kind of fight that. And now we got to think about how to break this grip. So there's different ways to break the grip. Just the most basic way is just from Karate Kid, you know, wax on, wax off. He's going to hold my legs. And look, I'm just going to circle my leg over and kick it down, okay? So I want to circle my legs, okay? If he's got a particularly strong grip, I hold very strong, I'll sometimes bring my legs apart and then kick down, okay? So I'll kind of do like a split motion and then circle, okay? So again, if he's holding, I can do a circling motion, but if he's very strong, I like to kind of make my legs go apart. And you see how his grip kind of came off a little bit. We'll do it one more time. So I'm here. You see how it came off? And from here, I'll just circle and bring it back in, or I'll switch to like a De La Hiva or something. Okay. So that's a really important part of grip breaking. It's also important to note that when I'm playing this type of guard, I never have my legs extended because he can grab around my ankles. Yeah, just ankle off. Yeah. There, toe hold or something. Yeah, toe hold. The other way. Turn away. Oh, that's a hold. This way. This way. You can hold that way. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So that's a lot of guys, especially if they come from the gi, they're gonna have trouble with that. So again, guys, knees towards your chest, keep your legs in, and go back. I prefer just to have my legs already moving. Try to grab my legs. And look, I'm moving my legs in a circular motion, and I'm also blocking. Okay. From here, ideally, he will keep coming towards me. And look, he's going to be close enough to get to like his ankle. Okay. From here, I can do De La Hiva. I can pull him forward. Get under him. So for a lot of guys, like they don't know where the grip in no-gi, so I'll just kind of just go over it one more time. I want to look for, when I'm playing my guard, maybe like a wrist grip, maybe like around one of his legs, or if I'm down, his ankle, okay? The whole time I'm doing all this stuff, I'm keeping my legs close to my body, all right? If I see he's like looking at my leg, I'm gonna be very vigilant and try to hide it, okay? A lot of guys, they're just so used to the gi, and they're like, yeah, I'm gonna play my spider guard, no gi too, and then the guy just sit back. The no gi guys will just sit back, take your butt, sit, yeah, with my leg, sit back, like you're on a ankle lock. Sit all the way back. They'll just sit back and they'll just go for an ankle lock instead of trying to pass or whatever leg lock they'll go for. So again, that's a part of no gi grip breaking. When I'm here, even if I have some type of grip, just realize it's not forever, guys. It's very quick. He's gonna break something, so I have to be very dynamic. Okay. Even here, if he's holding very tightly, I can kind of pull and push him away. Okay. So just realize you can't hold your grips forever.